Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Timberborn Z, where things are finally going right. Well, sort of. Well, we got something done, right? We got the power in, right? That's good. We got that rocking. We got this finally in, so the power's we've got all of the bad water moving that way, except for this. That's waiting on gears. That's gonna be that'll continue to be the crux of our issues with this playthrough. We're out of everything, but it's okay. We have a plan, or I have a plan. It's probably not a good plan, but it's a plan regardless, and we're going to try to do the things, okay? No promises that it's going to be a great plan, but darn it, we're going to try. And then I was thinking about this on top of the plan I was planning on doing with the plan, you know, the wonderful plan, the greatest plan since sliced bread. I realized going through the recording and actually editing yesterday that this stuff's gonna be flooded. Like, that's a terrible place for me to put any of this material that I'm trying to store and actually use over here. And these two might even be flooded as well, and that's not good for us. So I gotta fix that at some point today. Probably put those up on some platforms and then maneuver the power around as necessary, or just move all that around somewhere else. That being said, I think what we're gonna do today is we're gonna figure out how to get this power up here, whoop, and then get the power over here, whoop, and then over here, because I think it's time. The river that runs through it needs a river to run through it. And that means that we gotta do some wonderful things with mechanical fluid pumps and some more explosives. We need to get in here and do something with some more explosives. Put a pool in here, put a little river down in here, and then help all this out with some more exploding stings of explosiveness. That also means getting in here and blowing this out so we can have a nice nice solid platform to work in under here. So we're pulling from the deepest part here. We want to be able to do that. Now, this will be an experiment for me. I haven't done a cyclical system before, or even played with mechanical pumps too much in the past. So I'm curious to see how poorly designed we can make this to see if that can work for us. The answer is probably it's not going to work out that well, but darn it, we're going to try. We're going to do the things, okay? We're going to get some mechanical pumps in here. It's going to pump the water here into a pool, and they're going to be pumped up from here into a pool or into the river here. It's going to feed all the way back into here, and then it's going to feed all the way back into here, and then so on and so forth, right? Like, that's the plan. That's the plan going in. We'll see if we can actually accomplish said plan. I have little hope that it'll work as advertised, but that's what experimenting with systems works, or works. It's how those things go. Okay, we learn, we do, and we learn. We live and we learn. It's the same situation when you're playing with beavers in your little world here. Okay, don't at me, but you know, we'll be fine. So I'm going to hit the play button. We're going to get things moving in the right direction. I am curious to know how much power we are actually generating with this. 1,800. So that's not enough power, I'm telling you right now. Because each of these mechanical fluid pumps, 700 horsepower. Well, that's a lot when you're considering a potential of 2 here, 2 here. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 7,000. 7,000 horsepower, and we're not doing that. 1,800 ain't doing it, so we are definitely going to need this up and running. That should help give us a little bit more juice, because these guys are doing about 150. That's 44 on that backside, so we've somehow got to get water on that back end a little bit more love, okay? And these front sides, they definitely need a lot more bad water. So getting this accomplished is going to be priority numero uno. So that means getting some gears moving first. That is the absolute priority that needs to happen here. So I was trying to figure out where we could shove some more gear manufacturers. So one or two options I've thought of. I could put some gear manufacturers right here, or we could put them up here. But then I was looking at this, and I know I'm distracting myself, but look at that. We have access. We could put in some mangrove fruit. So I'm going to do that real quick. I promise I won't get too distracted, okay? Okay? And that should all stay moderately well irrigated because this guy is basically keeping this filled is what I'm understanding is happening here. Because, well, we're 19 days into a 27-day drought. And look, there's still water in there. So I think the idea that this only goes to the top of a 0.66 or a 0.75 tile might be debunked. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but we'll keep an eye on that. If all of the mangroves die, then we learned our lesson. So that aside, we need gears. Where are we going to show some gear manufacturers? I think we need to get some power up here. That shouldn't be that big of a problem. Actually, we could do that really easily. So let's go ahead here while we're thinking about where we're going to be putting some words. Gear manufacturers. Right? Gear workshops, not manufacturers. Gear workshops. Where are we going to put some gear workshops? And where are we going to... So I was thinking... And this is courtesy of one of our lovely commenters. Thanks so much for the comments on the videos, guys. I do appreciate them. It's always helpful, even if I do get snarky in some of the responses. I truly do appreciate the comments. They are helpful. Keep them coming. But I was thinking we could run power around here and then up this way and then in and around. Or we could do something like up this way and then in and around. Now, the problem with going up this way is, well, there's stuff in the way. And I don't really want to tear out our coffee beans any more than we already have, which will probably happen anyway because, well, I have terrible planning. I make terrible planning choices, okay? There's no need for you guys to be asking about that either. That aside, I think the idea of pulling it around here might be the best option. That means we're probably going to have to do a bunch of stairs and a bunch of platforms, which I'm not too afraid of doing. And we want to do that before we hit our next bad tide because, well, if we're building down in here during a bad tide, we just don't want to do that. And while I'm staring at this, we have 4 unemployed bots. 4 unemployed bots. There we go. Get in there. Go work your little tails off. Now, we do have 44 beavers that are running around doing nothing right now, so I'm thinking that what we're going to have to do is actually put them to work and probably set up a couple, what are they called? This thing. Hauling posts. A couple more hauling posts. Might as well use them while we've got them before we send them off to Metaltopia, right? Gotta take full advantage of any of the systems that we have available to us at any given time. Now, that being the case, I'm running out of spots to put all of the things. I don't have any more room unless we continue to build up, which I have no qualms with doing that either, so maybe we'll do that. But I don't know where to put it. Okay, so I'm flipping the camera all around the place, and I'm sorry. Oh, and this was also something that I wanted to do. I wanted to put in some more storage for this dirt. Dirt is going to be our lymphac when it comes to our mega build that we're going to be working on. So that can go in like so, and we can path in. Nope, not there. Not there, Goober. And I promise I'm thinking about where we're going to be putting stuff, okay? Don't you worry your cute little heads, guys. We'll figure it out. Okay. Do. Sorry. When I get nervous, I switch to, humming fantastical songs. Okay, so I don't need that one because we already are on that second tier. And select this. We can throw in all of the dirt here pretty easily. There we go. That's nice and accomplished. Now that backside should be taken care of to that height. Now we just need to come in here, and I think at a triple and then a double there to get to that one. And there's our path there, and then we can come around on this end and take care to get up here, and that should be all she wrote, right? should be all of the things accomplished and paths all around so that we can get all the dirt done. All right, so we'll let them work on that while I continue to think about where to put things. Now, there is a huge plot of land right here that I'm just now building into, which I could get some of the beavers over here tearing into this. And I don't technically need the hauling posts anywhere near anything, right? They just have to have a station to work from, not necessarily be at the station. And these haulers are hauling everything everywhere, so I'm not concerned with having them a little a ways, hopefully, question mark? I think that's how this works. And I was thinking every time I looked at this that this is not how this should work. There's perfect opportunity right here to shove in a gatherer flag and a lumberjack flag. Just like that. That should be easy to do, and we'll swap this over to Timberbot because we have the opportunity to do so, and we can actually swap one of you guys over as well. Vaddix, you're fired. Thank you for your service, my guy. Now go hang out and do something productive elsewhere. You know, we could build platforms out here, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. But it also would be a terrible idea, but okay, make a decision, me. It's not that cosmic. You have the capability, you allegedly have a brain that allows you to make decisions. So let's build out here. That shouldn't be too painful. Have to figure out how we want to accomplish that. Okay. And then in here, we'll go ahead to the district crossing. Not district crossing. What am I doing? Hauling post. There we go. Flip that there. Flip that. And then give us some more. These. Like so. Don't get too completely distracted, me. I have to take care of some other stuff like the gears. That is one of the biggest priorities that we need to take care of. We're at 48. That's 2, 4, 5. Okay. That seems like we should be good on that regard. In that regard there. And we don't need that platform. So we'll let them work on that in the background. We'll kick things up to 3 times speed. Let that happen. And then, all right, so let's see here. The gear workshop, it's 120 horsepower. We have, oh, come on, game. Don't be lagging out on me. I believe in you. Come on, keep up. There we go. So 5,200. We can fit another 3 gear workshops on this current power system right now. Or what we could do is come down here and pull this all up and put that on this right here, which I think might be a pretty good idea. So do we have storage anywhere for dirt yet? No, but we can move this stuff out of here. That's empty. Yeah, go ahead and demolish that, please, and thank you. And let's go ahead and fire these guys real quick. It's a temporary fiery, guys. We'll bring you back, I promise. Okay, don't you worry. And then I need you guys to come clear. Well, don't really need to tear that down. Just leave it there. Yeah, you know what? We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. It's not going to be able to be refilled during a temperate cycle. In the same thing here. You know, we'll just leave it there. It can't be refilled, but between a temperate cycle or anything. But it's already built. The platform that we can use. So I'm not gonna fight it. Why fight it? Okay, so in the wood area, gear workshop, flip that around that way. And then we can just plop these down like this. It's probably too many, but well, we're having a problem. If it becomes a problem with all the other things, we can tear it out, and that shouldn't. No one should complain too heinously about that. Now, I did destroy that one warehouse. It'll be okay, I think. Could throw in a large warehouse here for gears and have this be set to supply. Maybe that's a good idea. Who knows? It might not be a good idea. I don't know. You guys, we'll have to find out together. Unconnected buildings. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. You guys built this stuff fast. Holy moly. Holy moly. All right. Well, there's all of our beavers that can be haulers for us. I should have done this when I was selecting them to be built. There we go. Now we should have no unemployed beaver anywhere for now. Allegedly. There we go. All the way to 10. That should be down at that level. Down. Lowest priority. This is the last place, or the first place that it pulls from when they start going in anywhere. And we have 6 beavers not doing anything. Okay, there are 2 there. None there. How did we get beavers over here that are doing nothing? Well, that's okay. And I guess we could leave these guys over here for a little bit while they're still building this in the background. I'm not too upset about that idea. Can plus this up since there are 4 positions there available. Go ahead and fill that in. Those 4 can help out with building that as well. And then just 1 more beaver sitting around doing nothing. You know what? We could build that farm. Or no. You know what? We're always running into a wood problem. Let's fix that. Let's fix that and do right things with the right things. So in here, we need to put the irrigation barrier back in. And do the same on this side so that we can prevent the spread of the poop water, if you will. Clear out these paths that are no longer necessary, like so. Oh, they are kind of necessary because they're using them to get to that. So I'll hold off on that for a second. Tear that out, tear that out. They should be able to get to that, no issue. They're just waiting on treated planks, and the same thing for those guys right there. And they can reach that still. Good. Yeah, that went in really, really fast. Wow. I am not concerned about that whatsoever, or not hurt or upset by that at all. Okay, so that can all go in. This is green technically, so they should be able to plant it. It's a little poopy red, but it's fine. So we'll get really up close and personal with all of that, and then all of that can go right there. Now we're gonna have to find a place to throw in some words, not words, lumberjacks, but that shouldn't be an issue. We have 9 bots running around doing nothing. You guys are fired, and puts us at 5. Drop that, and we'll throw some iron bots in there to haul around as well. That puts us at 2 bio beavers running around with nothing to do in this district, but I can live with that. This side needs water, and I need power to transfer between those 3. Oh, you know what? I should actually fire those 5 that I just put in there and put them in these gear workshops down here. Okay, let the water in. There we go. So power transfer, like, oh, you know what? We could, no. Do I want to do that down here? Probably not. Yeah, I should do that somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where I want to do that because I also wanted to do grease today. All right. While I'm thinking about that, we could come over here and take a look at this situation. So we're going to have to find a way back down here because I tore out all of the things to get all of this accomplished, and we could probably reconnect and save some of these logs over here, but that's the lowest list, or lowest thing on my priority list of things to do today. So that being the case, let's go ahead and get our platforms down here, and we can work our, now I think I want the primary district to be working on this instead of the other district because they've got the bodies to do the things, and I like to make sure that we have the most that we have to actively do the things. One would say, I don't know. That's probably a bad idea, and this is probably not going to be the most sensible thing to do with all of our beavers here, but you know, nothing I've done in this entire series thus far has been sensible, so you know, it's fine. I can handle it. You guys can handle it. We can all make smart decisions together, and then we could just laugh at the toaster in the background. But the toaster can be himself, so that's we're just okay. It's okay. There, that's all in. That went in pretty solidly, no issue. Probably should get in here and just blast all of this down. I don't think we're going to be able to store up any more or much more water in the first place. But a guy can dream, right? Then we are going to want to blast. We want that like so, I think. Probably fill this in like this. Is that what I want to do? Probably. Probably not. Not entirely sure. But that can go like that. Now let's look at something in here. Let's look at the water pumps real quick. The mechanical fluid dumps. So that should be good, right? If I were to do something like that, and then like right here, and then do something right here, and on the other side, yeah, that's totally feasible. That's something that we could totally accomplish. That puts it right. Well, that's there, so this would have to go. Okay, that'll be in, but we'll need to blast this down to 2 deep right here. Do I want 2 deep here? Or do I want 3 deep? We'll start with 2, and then we'll bump it up to 3 if necessary. That I do want 2 deep right here, and the same with this right here. You guys can come tear that away, and then we're gonna make this 2 deep across the board here, or we could just blast all this down. Would that be smart? How are we doing on explosives? We're doing all right on explosives. Blast all this down and then have this. What's that? That's already a 2 high right there. That'd be 4 deep, 5 max. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's necessary. That's gonna have to go away, and we are going to want to tear out this with that button, like so. And I think we're going to want to put in well, let's actually do this over here. So that can be where the river runs along this backside. I think I like that. I know I just tore that out, but you know, decisions, I made them. It'll be okay. I want this 3 deep. Okay, that shouldn't be too cosmic. That should fit those 2 there. That should be okay. Now we can blast this out, and then we can put in some additional explosives right there. Let them work on that in the background, and then they are already up here knocking all of that out. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it a lot. Let's see if we can just connect this path up real quick so that they can grab some of these things over here. Might as well. They're free planks and free logs, right? Can't complain about having free planks and free logs. Now, we are getting to the point where we're filling up on our metal blocks, so let's go ahead and throw in some additional storage for all of those shenanigans. Shenanigans? Oh, I can't put it over the little bridge stays. What is this? What is this world coming to? Okay, that should be okay, right? Because we're already up that way. Yeah. We'll do that singleton right there. That's where we can put the stairs like that. Then I know this all looks awful, but there's a method to the madness is what I'd like to believe, but in reality there's not. So we gotta accept it. Accept it. We're gonna accept it today. Okay. Okay, that goes like that, and we'll throw in some additional storage. Large storage, right? Yeah. Flip it the right way instead of flipping it around 14 times, please and thank you. So that's good. How is this coming along? How are we doing on gears, guys? How are we doing? Okay. Do want to swap these over to the timbery bots. Or iron bots, not timber bots. Sorry, Tiny. Sorry, Ashley. You're all fired. Get you guys prioritized by haulers so that you guys don't have to worry about running around looking for all the equipment. And you know what I could do down here? Is I could tear these out and put in some charging ports or charging banks. I could do, actually, you know what? I should do that down here. Yeah. We'll do that down here. Yeah, it's a beautiful idea. I love it. Alright, charging stations along there. And we'll drop this down so we can actually see the path structure that we want. And then that can go in like so. And then probably pull that over just one more. Because we've got the space. And just reconnect all that. And there we go. And once that one's built right there, it'll connect or it'll transfer power all the way across the board. So that's power generation or power produced for these guys. So there we go. We're making smart decisions, guys. I'm happy about this. And the drought is almost over. That means good things are going to happen. What I want to believe is going to happen, but in reality it's not. I'm just going to feel like I made terrible decisions. Like putting all this in and forgetting to actually come over here and tell somebody to collect any of it. That's on me. And make sure that this is all selected to drop down. It is, but they don't have anybody. Or I need storage over here for logs too, because well, we're getting pretty close to our max here, and I think the preponderance of the logs of this 2300 storage is stuck on this side. So we've only got 300 spaces or 300 units of logs left to pull from. This is not good. Yeah, well, now we know what happens after a 27-day drought. And it drops down to 2 tiles beneath where we thought it was supposed to go. Okay, lesson learned. We make a barbell out of this and help all of this stay hydrated? Maybe? That might be an idea. Or not prioritized by haulers. Okay. That's in. This is going in. That is in. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I could go. Well, I don't need to go any further that way. I need you guys to get up here and put those in for me. Once that's done, we can start putting in our mechanical fluid pumps. And that'll be great. You guys can come pick this up because we don't need it here anymore, I think. Now the question is, can they actually place or work on these from where the straw's at? I have my doubts. I really do not believe that they could do that. This is in, that's in, great. That is awesome. This is all in. Let's go. Explosions for days. Ah, I love it. And then this will go boom, like that. I don't know what kind of a noise that was. Don't judge me. Don't worry about it. I'm perfectly sane, guys. That's what I tell myself every night before going to bed. And I made myself sad in the end. All right, now we can get them up here and they can start planting all that dynamite. Gonna be a lot of dynamite for them to work on, but we can also spread the wealth and come over here and do the same thing from this side. And we might have to tear out, no, not like that, Hubert. Might have to tear out some of these to put a path in to allow for max reach into here. Or we could just put in some more stairs like right here, and then that should help get to all that, but let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so we're gonna just gotta tear out a little bit, and then we're gonna have to put that back in. No issue, and they should be able to do 10 either side. And okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They should be able to reach out to about right here. No issue. If we do something like this, they might be able to reach a good portion of it, and they'll probably pull in just a little bit. Just a smidge to ensure that they can get all the way back in there, just so we don't have to come back and have to tear out actual dynamite that's already been placed. Sweet. That's in. That's in. That can go boom. And then we can tear this out right now. Do that. Throw in a bit of explosives right there. I don't need you guys to have that here, because that's not what we need. I'll leave that side. Well, I could actually explode this too. There's no issue with doing that. Why did I do it like this? What is wrong with me? Why did I do that? There. Can you guys come do this real quick? Please and thank you. How are we doing gear-wise? We're almost to 100, but they are eating through them almost as fast as we're producing them. So there's that. But it'll be alright. We'll get something figured out. Maybe. Oh, they put these in really quick. So that's awesome. They are getting used. And then, let's see. Grease. Grease. So extract is doing good. Half of that, or not half of that, but 1,800 of this extract is stuck over here. Or 1,200. Yeah, 1,200 of that extract is stuck on that side of the district crossing, which I'm not too upset about. We could definitely work with that. And then, let's see here. I thought I put one in. I did. There we go. Canola oil. So that is in there. What I could do... What are you guys making? You guys are making cassavas, soybeans. And I've got 2 more down here doing nothing. You're all 3 making mushrooms. I don't believe I need all 3 of you making mushrooms. No. So we could change you over to cassavas, change you over to soybeans, and then change you over to soybeans? Right? No. Cassavas. Yeah. And then we could tear these out. Since we've got such a massive number of all of the above, I don't think that we need to worry too much about tearing into that. Now, what we do need to do is take advantage of all this algae right here, because we got a bunch of it. And it isn't going anywhere because I don't have anybody actively cooking with it. So we could probably do that real quick. Algae rations here. Swap out one of the eggplant and corn. And that should be good. That should help them become a little bit happier. But let's tear this out right here. It's probably a terrible idea, but well, we need. That was supposed to be temporary there anyway. So there we go. Do I want to build these back here? I really don't know if I want to build those back here. All right, grease factory goes a little something like this. We're going to need a place to store the grease, which is going to be like so. Like that and that. And then we're going to put a large tank right here, and that will be grease, which is that button. And then we could start dotting little grease plots all around. I do need to turn you guys back on though. All right. Oh wow. Okay. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay. You go that way. Fill that side up, please. Okay. Yeah, that was. Completely forgot that the drought was over and that we were in the middle of a temper cycle. And I need this side to fill up. Like really fast, please. But how is this working? It is working. Is it going to prevent a flood? That I do not know. Let's monitor the situation, shall we? We'll actually sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay. Okay, guys. Why are we flooding? Okay, well, the show is not that pretty. Okay, we flooded everything. Stop it. Please stop flooding all of my crops. They will drown in less than a day if you don't stop. Please. Please. Please and thank you. Hello. Thought that would work. We put these 4 wide right here, and then I guess that didn't work. Did not work as advertised. Would not recommend. So let's see here. We'll have to remember that in the future. Figure out how to help out with this. Maybe it does need to be a 4 wide all the way. I'm not sure. We got 2.2 days left, and this is... So, how we could tell if this is a good cycle is if this actually overflows on that end. And it doesn't look like it actually is. So, that's not good. That's not good at all. Do I have a way back there? I do not. Huh. 1.9 days. We're not losing any water anywhere, right? Other than what's coming off this backside. Just pull that up a little bit. Let that keep working. We'll drop it again when this stuff starts to flood. Pull that is already at 1.5. This is already at 3. This is all going in. I still need to put in a gatherer flag or 2 over here. Beaver is unwell. Why do we have an unwell beaver? Where were you at that you were getting sick, my guy? How did you get sick? What were you doing to get sick? Huh. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. My bad, guys. My bad. There we go. That's on me. I should have realized that was going to be a problem. My bad. My bad. Okay, we'll fix it. And it'll be okay. You guys just pretend like none of that happened at all. Okay? Okay. We're good? We good? We're good. We're good. Out of gears again. We're out of gears again. How? What did I just put them into? Are they all going into the mine again? Is that what's happening? Probably. How's the mine doing? Full on explosive gears and treated planks. Good. Did I pause this for a little bit since we're so full on scrap metal and actual metal? Maybe? You are. In the last day, that should fill up that little side right there. And that'll, well, shoot. Yeah, this side is not going to get any water today. Going to get 0 water. That's not fun. Ow. Can you guys put this in, please? Hey, do you guys need some more explosives over here? Probably need more than 6. That might be a good idea. So let's throw in a small warehouse right here. Right here. Put that for explosives and put this for explosives as well. Give that a priority and make sure that I have haulers over here. Do I have haulers over here? I don't believe I do. Why did I press tab? That doesn't actually help me find haulers here. No, I never did build haulers on this side because that wasn't needed. Boo. I have 2 injured, 1 unwell. Okay, we'll have to take him to the medical district. Medville, I believe, is what the what you guys were thinking about the name for this district. So let's go ahead and rename that. There we go. And we'll send those guys over there. We have 11 unemployed iron bots, so let's see what we can do to alleviate that. Get them working in there. Probably make sure that that's a dropped priority so that they can go fill in where they need to elsewhere. So that's good. Planks are good. Scrap metal's good. Treated planks are good. Power. Let's see what this is doing. That's 4 grand. Well, it was 4,000 until I looked at it. But that's not bad. We are taking 780 out to fill the requirements for these guys, but that's decent. That is decent. I will allow that to occur. Okay, gears are almost back to 100 again. Need 110 more. Then we can have this in, and we'll have peak power running through here. At least during a drought. Oh, it's a 16-day drought? Okay, that shouldn't be too painful. That shouldn't be too painful at all. Now, let's, we didn't touch any of the power that I wanted to maneuver around here, but we can work on that while we're getting this into. So, that goes there. That goes there. You go here, and you go not there. Okay. Let's go a little bit wider, please. That should fit just fine. That a priority bump. They put this in, so that's good. Can you guys reach that? Answer is yes, that's in, that's in. This is all going in. I need you guys to have more. I could transfer 6 more people over here to help out with that. What's our housing situation on this side? Not great. But that could be fixed. Let's see here. Housing, that button. 8. Well, fit right there, I guess. Okay, that did fill in, so that's good. And that did not go very high on this side. But we should not be tearing through this water as much as we did during that 27-day drought. So we should keep everything going there pretty good. None of this is getting taken care of because, well, you guys haven't been doing anything. I told you not to do anything. So that'll be more wood. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I did some things a little bit off camera. Came over here, put in some more canola seed oil. Or canola seeds, not seed oil. Canola seeds. And I made sure that the oak was planted. I think it was planted at the end of the last episode. I could be mistaken. But that's going. So you are in here by yourself now. And then we can unpause that. There should be enough food and water in here for him for a couple days. That's 221 units of water, 193 units of food. Probably need to bring over 1 body just to ensure that somebody's putting the logs into the engine. But yeah, there we go. So this is why I like to do this like this. By having the injured beaver here, be in a solitary confinement, if you will, or quarantine. The only thing that he has to do is walk to the food right here, walk to the water right here, walk to bed. And every other second that he's not doing that, he or she is not doing that, then that's time that they are getting healed up, right? Like, that's why I like to quarantine them off like this. Yeah, we'll let Kristen too get a little bit of that completed over here. Bots are out of energy. That's to be anticipated. Do want to actually place these positions with bots though, because that is a potentially dangerous position. And then do want to start throwing in some bot juice somewhere. Why do I have extract here still? So let's change that over to grease, I guess. That should be able to go somewhere else. They'll probably use it, hopefully, in this. And we'll tell you guys to be prioritized by haulers so that you guys don't have to run all over the place again, as usual. Check on power. Ooh. That's no bueno. Okay, 200. Oh, is that network demand? Okay, so it's not actually pulling against it, but there is a potential for it to pull against it. So that'll be this additional 100, 200, 300 right here. I think that's how that works. Because none of these have actually dropped in the power input maximum. Stranded! Oh my goodness. Ironbot 139. Why would you go the long way around to do that, my good friend? This is why we can't have nice things, my guy. Why we can't have nice things. Hey, we'll get you, promise. Come get you. There we go. Come over here. Save your friend. Please and thank you. And that should be the right height, right? Yep. You're probably putting this in and then somebody trapped you in. That's probably how this happened, so it's a good thing that you did that. Otherwise, it's been like, why isn't anything getting accomplished over here? But now we know. Now I know what's gonna happen. And we can fix that. Now, power. I've been neglecting this. Okay, we got the gear manufacturing in. We got more haulers in. Now we need to maneuver the power up and around. Which shouldn't be too heinous. And this is the perfect time to do so because we're in the middle of a drought, so go ahead and do it. That's going to be a drop down. It's going to be a drop down. We're going to pull you out as far as we can this way. And then probably bring a path over here and then dare down, right? I think is what we want to do. So something like this, but I also want room underneath it and the means to actually do the thing, right? So something like that. And then I think this is how we want to do this. Could be wrong. That'll come down all the way over here. And we can blast this line out right here. And then that can be one branches off and goes up this way. And then the other branches off and goes around this side. And then feeds into the power system over here. I think that's how we'll do that. And then This can be where this feeds down here? Not sure. Or I could just put a bunch of engines over here and have them manually feed the engines forever. That is an option. That is definitely an option. You guys put this in? No, because it's not a priority. See here. Okay, this is going in. Focus me. Focus. Nope. Don't want that one. We want a 2 right there. A 1, 1. Right? Is this... Okay, just to make sure. No, I don't want that. I don't want that like that at all. Okay. Good thing we checked that, because that's not how that works. Okay, so in order to get power up here, need something like that. I need this right here. So I'm going to build the power infrastructure first, and then we can just build the stairs on top and have that go down. I think that's the smart answer instead of just trying to eyeball it, because apparently my brain doesn't work that way. We're gonna let my brain do a brain do thing, and we'll figure it out together, slowly but surely, right? I think, yeah, beautiful, beautimous. All right, this should not be too cosmic going forward. Allegedly, yeah, like that, and then that's gonna be a triple, and then we're gonna go triple double, triple single, triple double. Give me the double, please. There we go. And then single, like that. That should be right. I think. Oh, did I go? Yeah, I went too far out. Oops. Okay, it's fine. Don't just disregard all that just happened there. None of that happened. Yeah. Full single and then triple, double. There we go. That's what we want to see happening there. See, I knew we could get to it. It would take a second for my brain to go burr in the right direction. Okay, that's in. Now we can put all of these on top, and they can build underneath the stairs, and that shouldn't be that painful. Just means we need to get stairs up like that. We'll path over for now, and we'll pull the stairs out once we are ready to do so. And this should prevent any of them getting stuck, right? Allegedly. Then this last one will be down here, like that. And that should do it. And then we'll have to run power over here somehow. And then I want to fix this because I want to be able to punch into this water wheel. I don't think that that's entirely necessary. How deep was this? That was only like 3 deep, right? Yeah. That'll be a right angle there. And that'll be power out this side. Going this way. We'll have this drop down like this. Nope, not a double. That's gonna have to be. There we go. So a triple there, and then a double there, and then a single. Right? Yeah. And I might have to get them down in here to do this stuff. That would be too painful. I keep saying that shouldn't be too painful. Like, I know how painful it's going to be. But I really don't. I'm just assuming. Assumptions are being made. Okay. Why are we being slow in this production, though? They should have the gears and I should have the planks. Like, this should be going in, like, in seconds, honestly. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I normally am when it comes to stuff that I think is supposed to happen a certain way, so, you know what, we'll accept it. That is going in. Oh, wow. That's all full. How are we doing dirt-wise total? 2,700? We're going to need a lot more than that. Okay, let's go check on this guy. He should be good, right? Yeah, he's all healed up. Let's go. You guys are sent back to Shadowville. There you go. Go do things with your life. You know that button, please. There we go. There we go. Pause that again. Sweet. Look at that. Super quick, super easy. Is this in? No, 30 more gears. Oh, we're so close. It's taken darn near 55 minutes for all of that to go in. Okay, it's been closer to 50 minutes because, well, you know, like, you know how I like to yammer for growing periods of time. You're all waiting on gears. And you are no longer useful. As are you. As are you. So, let's go ahead and fix that up and then tear out this path and put in another engine because we need the engine. We need the power. Keep up the demand over here. The future demand because, well, we're only working these 3 things right here. We haven't used the centrifuge in a hot minute. Because, well, that's full still. You guys not importing extract? You are importing extract, but you're not. Oh, well, extract is full everywhere. That explains that. Okay. How are we doing on the grease? Canola oil and extract. I guess we need more. More production hubs. Because I don't think they're keeping up with the demand because we have 141 iron bots running around. That might explain that. Okay, well, there. Well, there goes 4 more positions, and then there's another 4 more positions. And we can plus that up. Drop that as a priority. Okay. Well, that is all going in rather nicely. I do want to continue down, actually, on this end. So that we can get down here. Means making a corner here. And then doing something like that. Not like that, though. Come on. Like so. And then pulling that right there. And then power can come out of this end. That. Place that right here and here and here and here. All the way down to there. That shouldn't be an issue at all. And then once they're down here, should be able to rock and roll, putting all of that in pretty fast. All right, let's take stock. I think we're in a good spot here, guys. This is not the most amount of power I'd like to see. And I was thinking about coming over here and then blasting this down a little bit earlier so that we could put in a few more of these. Because this is all on the same level, and if we drop this down, then it continues with the flow of the bad water and so on and so forth. But I don't want to impede our potential future project that we're going to be having on this end. So I think we'll avoid doing that. Now what we can do is start maneuvering all of the... Oh, it's in! It's in! It's in! It's in! Open sesame! Open sesame! Go, bad water! Go! Look at it go! Sweet. I love it. Okay, this should all dry out pretty soon. We can start getting some beavers into here. So they can take care of this. And then there it goes. There it goes. 2,900, 3,000, 3,200, 3,300, 34, 33, 33. Okay. It's doing a heck of a lot better than it was, though. So, yeah, max 35 for the entire system. I love it. That's what we wanted to see. That is what I wanted to have happen. Took way too long to get to that point. Okay. And I apologize to anyone who thought that we'd get it done like super fast. That's what happens when you don't plan out all of the things appropriately. Things just take a heck of a lot longer than they should. Not that button. Don't want that button. Let's see here. We've got to get down there somehow as well. So that can go like that. This can go like this. Then there's our triple, here's our double, and here's our single. Then stairs. Goes right there, and right there, and right there. Okay, that shouldn't be too cosmic. And that's in like so, and now we can cycle this. That right there. Put that right here. That there. Don't want to put that there yet, or that one there. Oh, not like that. Come on. Not E. Right, I think that's what we wanted to do. And this goes like so. All the way back into here. Let's have that flip right there. Yeah, this shouldn't be too painful for them to do. They should be able to reach all this from the top. Don't think that one's necessary. We're gonna have to find out how to get up and over there. Okay. Yeah. That's all in. They can reach all that from there. I'll leave all those like that for now. And that's in, so that's good. That's almost in, so that's even better. How we're doing max to this. All right, so this all settled down. 3,000. I'm curious to see that during a bad tide. It'll probably go up another 50% or so. So that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we did something good, guys. We finally got this accomplished. The bad water discharge is in, so this is moving. All the bad water's going that way. Everything's flowing where it's supposed to be flowing. It took way too long, but it's in. It's done. The thing is done. The things are done. Got this in, so there's power for days for everybody. Probably don't need both of these running right now because there's only 2 or 3 things actively pulling from that. Did I actually put an iron bot? Are you guys doing anything now? No. We can send you back to the other district, and we'll do that right now. Make sure I don't have that. Okay, and then you guys go back over there and go do something productive with your life. Like, help out. Enter Patman? I don't know. Maybe build something? No, there's no builders. There we go. Now we could just, I guess we could start swapping these over. No reason not to. Got the bots. Might as well get them doing something helpful, I guess. Nope, sorry, goddess. I didn't mean to click you like that. Meant to click on our lumberjack flag. Jamcat, bye. Frostlars, goodbye. Thanks for your service, guys. You guys are no longer needed here. Go hang out for a little bit. Maybe we'll set you up a hauling post somewhere. Sweet. How are we doing on the things? Wow, the algae rations got filled up really fast. Everything else is still moving in the right direction. Kohlrabies and mangrove fruit are holding us up. And, of course, I still have yet to actually put in somebody to help with the mangrove situation here. We got the things done. We got the power moving. We got this in. I need to actually help them out finish this over here. That's all in, so I can actually finish doing this, connecting all of that like so. That needs to get maneuvered over a smidge. And then power has to go in like that. And I believe you need to go like so. And then that just goes like that. And that should be everything connected there. That's all in. That's in there. Need to give you guys a path over here to reach all the rest of this stuff. So that can be taken care of. It should be reachable. It is. Okay, so I don't have to go much further in that way. And now we can start throwing in these last little bits. And then once this is in, we can call it there, guys. I'm very stoked with how well this has come along. I know it's been painful. Okay, I was right there with you guys, watching me do terrible things. But hey, it's a learning experience for everybody. Don't think that I know what I'm doing with my hands, because I sure the heck don't. Oh, I made myself sad. But it's okay. We're all learning together, and that's all that matters in the end. We're learning how to run the beavers appropriately. Is it working the greatest? No. But we're getting things done. It's probably taken us 5 times longer than it would somebody who's got a couple thousand hours in this game. I'm not Skystorm, guys. I'm sorry. I'm learning. One of these days, maybe I could be Skystorm. The guy's pretty freaking awesome at playing this game, which I would like for him to come back. Sky, come back. We miss you. With that aside, it's almost done. Power is almost over here. Probably didn't need to go this far because I have to go up and over. But that is all connected down there. Not connected here because, well, there's stairs in the way. But that's fine. Like, this went a lot easier this time because the last playthrough, I was just fighting with stairs and placement of things, and it was just bad. But thanks for the tip on this thing, though, guys. That is awesome. And we can actually use that if we need to come down here at any point in the future, which I don't anticipate. Don't think that that's necessary, but things are moving. How are we doing power-wise? 3,600. I wonder if there is a night and day cycle for the flow rate of this water, honestly. It would kind of make sense that there would be as well. That's how water works. in the real world, right? Right? Am I losing my mind? Probably. Don't answer that, guys. But that being the case, that's in. We got our first mechanical fluid pumps in, so that's good. This is prep for us to get our next set of mechanical fluid pumps. This needs to go one wider down here. Same thing over here. This is all going in, so that's fan-freaking-tastic. That's going to be great. That's going to be a great explosion at the beginning of the next episode. If that happens in the background while I'm not recording, it does. If not, well, when we all get to hang out and watch that together. We have a lot of dirt in here. That's nowhere near as much dirt as we need. That needs to get probably quadrupled, if not quintupled, on a serious scale. We need a lot more dirt, because that's going to have to go over here at some point. That's going to take a lot of dirt. But that aside, guys, I hope you had a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you aren't subscribed already, I would appreciate that too. If not, it's okay. I understand. Hearing somebody ask you to do things that you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. I would appreciate it if you did, but I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. Remember, guys, remain hydrated. Keep your beaver nice and hydrated. And, of course, stay thirsty, my friends. I'm out. See ya!